What's up guys, Stang90 here. I got a build video on the stamina sorcerer. So we're going to jump right into our character screen here. These are my basic stats that are unbuffed. You'll notice my stamina recovery is pretty low, but that's not going to be too much of an issue. We're going to run max health and max stamina food. The Thief Mundus Stone. We're going to put everything into stamina, nothing into health or magic. Now if you have lower champion points and you have a little bit of health issues, you could pick Imperial. Imperial has a pretty big boost to health. But if not, you can slide some points into health until you build your champion points up. And then just respec some other fucking time. Whatever. So we're going to go to our gear. We're running 5-piece Night Mothers. Now 2 of our swords are going to be Night Mothers, both sharpened with the spell damage, weapon damage enchant on them. For our back bar, which is going to be our bow bar, this is the Maelstrom's bow. If you do not have the Maelstrom's bow, you can just craft. This would be a 4th piece to your Night Mother's gaze. I have it in defending. Once again, you would want sharpened or precise. We're going to run 2-piece crags. 1 piece does physical penetration. The other piece spawns limbs out of your back, which basically puts a shockwave in front of you for 1700 physical damage. Now if you have Veildrith, that is a better option here, because Veildrith does a lot more damage and has a bigger radius to hit something. For our chest, waist, and hands, we are going with Night Mothers, because that completes our 5-piece set, which is on our front bar. We're going to want to run stamina enchants with divines on all of our pieces. Now for our legs and feet, I'm running the Vicious Ophidian set, which completes my 5-piece set, because 3 of these pieces are my jewelry. All weapon damage enchants. Now this 5-piece, this is where our stamina recovery comes in handy, where we do not have very much. When we kill an enemy, we're going to restore 2075 stamina and gain major expedition, increasing our movement speed. Plus add 124 weapon damage. This 5-piece is awesome. Now if you don't have access to the Vicious Ophidian, the agility set is still good. You'll want robust, stamina, weapon damage, and then just do 5-piece Night Mothers, and then just a 2-piece Crags or Veildrith, whichever you have. For my skills, on my front dual wield bar, we are running Rapid Strikes here. This does a ton of damage. It's a lot faster. Now if you have the Maelstrom daggers, this flurry would empower your next attack. But this is still very powerful even without the Maelstrom daggers. We're going to run Deadly Cloak here. Not only does this deal damage to enemies around you, but it reduces the damage you take from area effect abilities by 20%. We're going to run Steel Tornado here, very powerful AoE. Hurricane, this is also a very powerful AoE, plus giving us major expedition and increasing our spell and physical resistance by 5280. But this is must have, plus it has a huge radius on it. We're going to run Blood Craze here. Now I would recommend that you run the other morph here. I can't remember what it's called, but it does more damage. This is the one I was using when I was leveling. Run Rend here. Look at that damage, 51,000 damage. Not only does it do that much damage, plus it's a 7 by 8 meter radius, so it's AoE, and it heals you for 50% of the damage. You gotta have this ultimate on. Our bow bar, we're gonna run Endless Hail because this is empowered by the Maelstrom bow. If you do not have the Maelstrom bow, this is still a very useful skill to keep up. We're going to have Resolving Vigor here. This is going to be our major healing. Poison Injection. Critical Surge. This is going to give us our weapon damage increase, plus it's going to heal us for each critical strike we do. It's going to heal us for 3. Trap Beast, this does pretty good damage, or a pretty good dot on the enemy, and it increases our critical strike damage by 12%. Suppression Field is the ultimate I have on this bar. This is nice for one of them oh shit moments where there's a bunch of mobs and you need to stun them and not nuke them down pretty quickly. Okay, let's get into champion points. We're gonna have 100 into Warlord, 87 into Mooncalf, nothing into these two, 100 into Mighty, 16 into Piercing, 36 into Precise Strikes, and 35 into Thaumaturge because we are doing some damage overtime effects. 75 into Elemental Defender, 75 into Hardy, 5 into Thick Skin, 32 into Quick Recovery. You don't have to put anything in here if you manage your health pretty well, but I'm still getting used to the Stamina Sorcerer. Trap down. Endless Hail, Poison, Rim, and then stab them until they're dead. No. But in actual reality, make sure you keep all your dots up, and then just go to stab, 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 until your dots are back up. Stab, you know. All that bullshit. Alright guys, I think I covered everything, and we will wrap the video up right there. I'm gonna get off here and go to fucking bed because it's too damn late. We'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for fucking watching. Peace out!